Hello, YouTube. Scrappers. Hell, here we go again. Let me make sure you can see the table's trying to tilt. I got a radar range by Amana, made only by Amana. That is it a microwave or a toaster oven? That's heavy. You look inside like this, it looks kind of like a toaster oven, but no elements, so I would say it's a microwave. Good thing. No telling how old that thing is. Hell, anyway, spin this thing around. I always wonder, am I in shot or not? One of these days I'll get comfortable with this camera. Just cut this cord off. And now I just got to, yeah, it's pretty well low grade copper. I'll just set it up here on the mower seat for now. It has been a busy week between my job and went out and picked up a little scrap. Picked up a stove the other day and went and looked at some stuff. Got a big old Coke machine I got to get. And some old building tin, wrought iron. Not a whole lot. I figure I'll do a quick, possibly do a quick video of that tomorrow when I bring it in. I may not upload it for a few days though. Maybe around Christmas or a little after. Okay, that might be a special torque screw. Of course, you only gotta have one security screw in the whole bunch. So let me flip it over on its face. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's a little bitty Torx. And it's got the little pin in the center too, so try a 15. Yeah, I think that's it. Hope it's not a 20, because the 20 I got there is a solid. But I think I got some more in another set I could use. Yeah, Christmas just a few days away. It's been kind of busy. Busy at work, and they're training me on the receiving dock with the printers and all that good stuff, so that's been lots of fun. Okay, I've got a Phillips there, quarter inch. Now they're both Phillips. Okay. A lot of times when they're old and rusty like this, you try to use the drill and just strip them. I just twisted that right off. Just strip them, then once they're stripped, you got to grind them off or cutting disc. So sometimes better just to use a screwdriver by hand. Got a hinge here if I want to take the door off, but I don't really see any need for that. interesting. Now I'm gonna have to go end to end because I got a Torx here, still in the drill. I was kind of debating on this camera whether the head mount's the best way to go or go with a chest mount. It felt like this side wanted to come off. Okay, I don't even see anything on this side. Okay. Back here behind the door. That could be screws there. Yeah, let's get back to this other side and see what we got. Yeah, there's a couple more old microwaves I've got right there. An old TV. I'll get to those one of these days. Try and take it kind of slow. So I've got a stack of microwaves inside yet. Yeah, got a little mouse nest or rat's nest there. Transformer. There's a little transformer on the circuit board. Looks like most of the goodies are right here. Not exactly sure where that magnetron's hiding. If there's even one in this dude, might be under here. Anywho, I just hope nobody's home here. I got a little nice fuzzball. I got a little copper there on the fan motor. Yep. So we got to try to get this fan out of here. And I would say definitely I got a transformer here, another transformer here, and then it goes up and in. So start unplugging wires. If you like my videos, please subscribe, share, like, comment, please. I enjoy making, which I enjoyed doing the scrapping, so that's probably part of it. But I like sharing my knowledge. I like to try to teach. I don't know if I'm a good teacher or not, but I try. If I've had you right here and I was teaching you how to do something, of course, you know, I'm scrapping, tearing this stuff down. Not every microwave is the same. Not every washer and dryer is the same. A lot of this stuff's a little bit different. It looks like I got something pretty small there anyway, huh? About 3/8 maybe. Let's see. Here's a 9mm. Smaller than 9mm. Here's a 3/8. Smaller than 3/8, 5/16 maybe. And I don't have one out here. Yeah, let's see if I can go find one 1/4" drive. And the way that's looking, I might get to use my little right angle. Actually, I think I'll use my nut driver. I should have one that size out there on the deal. And those are the hexagon. I bought this several years back at Home Depot for I think $17. And on my way home I stopped by Ace Hardware and noticed they had one. $27. Okay. I thought, ouch. Yeah, I'm still getting leaves blowing in here. I think I'm going to have to find another case. That thing, they're starting to dry rot, I think. Okay, I'm going to try to get the bottom one first. Hardest thing on this thing is holding it in there. I'm just wondering if I can get... Let me grab my stool. A little gardening stool. Maybe I can push down on it good. And, yeah, if I can get it to stay. There we go. Okay, put it on drill. It's got some torque. There's no way you're going to get the drill in there. So the right angle worked out pretty good. Okay, this back one's not all the way out yet. It might be just in a bind because all the weight. Yep, that's what it was. Pretty nice transformer. And one thing I've done on these, I'll kind of explain it, but I'll chisel the one side off. I hope you guys can see what I'm looking at here. I'll chisel this off here, chisel it across here where it's flush with the face here, and then I got a railroad spike that I flattened off, so it's blunt on the end, and I'll set this up on a vise, and then I'll take that railroad spike and just tap, tap it down on one side, tap it on the other, go back and forth until it's all the way in. Okay. Now, I'd say that's probably what's wrong with that thing. It probably burnt right there. Yeah, the transformer doesn't look too good. This one I have to get in from the other side. And I'll probably have to pull this. I don't know. Yeah. Figure it out as you go. They didn't want to make it easy, that's for sure. Anyway. Done with the right angle. If I stand this up where you guys can see, I don't know if you can see in there or not, it's kind of in the shadows. Kind of wonder if that fuse is any good. Not that I need it. Okay, I don't think I can do too much. I wonder how this piece of plastic is held on there. Yeah, there's the magnetron. I got it hiding. Yeah, they got that thing held on there. Well, the other day at work, I called Ouachita Pipe and Steel in Chickasha. They're about 15 miles from me. They're the closest scrapyard I got. Their prices are usually lower than those up in the city. They're about 15 miles from me, and the ones in the city are, well, there's Alpha Recycling in Norman. It's about 25. And then there's Sims Metal up on Eastern. They're about 30, 32. And about a month ago I called, and then there's Metal Check. They're up on High Street, and they're about 32. Roughly, they're about pretty close to Sims, about a mile apart. Looks like I got some cast aluminum right here. I just have to figure out how this is attached. It looks like there's two little torque screws right there. But, a couple months ago I called them up. Metal Check was at 50, and I think the yard in Chickasha was 40. Called yesterday, I think it was, and they're up to 70, and the one in the city is up to 80 a ton. I don't know if I got 2 ton out there right now or not. I got some pipe down in the field, old galvanized pipe I can throw in the load. Try to fill that trailer out. I think I'm about ready to take it in, and so I'm fixing to clean up a bunch of poles and get the grass cut down on the other side of that trailer I staged my tent in. So may be able to, once I get that, need to put some dirt in there, and I might be able to move that trailer back a little bit more. So I'm about ready to try, see how much I can get rid of. And another thing I'm thinking about doing is trying to get some 55-gallon barrels, cut the tops out for trash barrels, and start running those on buy-sell trade also. I've seen several places that have the barrels for, some have them for 5, some have them for 7, some 8. Cutting tops out isn't any problem at all. It's easy. And then kind of generate some of my own scrap metal. being out here in the country, a lot of people want burning barrels. And then in this business, you can always use barrels anyway, so. Yep. I'm not sure what's, oh, okay, they got little tabs right there. Needle nose. And I got a bucket just for that ribbon wire. Of course, this is a very low grade board. Okay, that's tin. Got a little copper there. Transformer. Now, some of these transformers, if they're not too bad to clean up, I'll clean them up. But if some of these bigger ones, if they have like a row of copper, row of paper, row of copper, row of paper, row of copper, those are about impossible to get all the paper off of. I don't know, your yard may not complain about it, but those there I don't bother trying to clean up. I'll just sell them as a copper bearing motor or whatever the yard, yard wants to call them. I just get a bunch of them, take them in all at once. Here's a nice little piece of copper. Clean that up, throw it in my little coffee can. That's about 1/4 inch. I go back to my right angle. Yeah, I like this little right angle thing, but like I said, sometimes the hardest thing is just trying to get your side force in there. I don't know if I can get on that thing there. It's coming in handy on this microwave though, that's for sure. Nice little chunk of copper wire, then usually sometimes I'll even clip that right there and pull that out of there. Yeah, actually I'll show you the way I do that, what I find easy. Keep your hands out of the way. Now, some people might say, oh, you got that so close to your hand, but my hand's on this side, and it was well on this side, so there's no way it's going to jump from here to there. Electricity might jump like that, but that grinder won't. But anyway, cut that off that side, and then sometimes what I do may not look safe, but it is. I make, I've been doing this a long time. And when I cut this one, I'll probably stick that in the vise, because let the vise hold it, or channel locks. And a little too wide. I mean, really, it's not a lot of copper, not really much to worry about. Most people won't even mess with it. But if pencil letter bigger is number 1, that would probably go for number 1. So then what I do, I usually take like a wood chisel and I just set it on there and hit it with a hammer a couple times, and cut right through it with an old wood chisel. Something you don't use for woodworking, something that's chipped up or something, not any good. Now this, I think this is just all, it's just all cast aluminum. I got about a third of the barrel of cast. Getting close to a barrel, I screwed it, and a sheet. Getting a little built up there. Yeah, it's probably not worth messing with. The question is getting well, I guess this thing really wants me to. Well, I guess I could take the door off because there's a lot of cast aluminum right there too on that door. I'm not making real good time on this. Now they're going to go smaller than 15. See how they are? They can't stay consistent. Try a 10. Yeah, smaller than a 10. Stripped. And I think I broke the pin off and it's up inside here, so that one doesn't want to go. Okay. Have to use alternative methods. Yeah, I think I got enough reach. This is taking a long time. Yahoo! That door's heavy. I'll tear into that later. And I bet there's screws up under. Under this rubber screw. Yeah, there's one, there's one. I'm going to take the whole outer case off, lay it flat, stomp on it. That's what looks like 1/4 inch again. Yeah, just in case any of you are traveling for the holidays, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yeah, I don't really think I need to do those. I see some of the YouTube channels I watch, those guys are out there doing a lot of street scrapping, picking up a lot of stuff. Here in town, the way they do large trash, I need to get out there and start trying to do some street scrapping myself. I'll probably do better running an ad on Facebook, or just advertise on the buy-sell trade groups. And there's a Citizens of Blanchard group, Blanchard Chamber group. If you guys need a test light, cut the wires, put a couple of metal prongs on there, insulate it good, and here's your test light. Yeah, toss this over here in my barrel. I need to get me a little wire stripper so I can start stripping some wire. My barrel's getting pretty full. Maybe we'll get a good cold snowy day or something where I can't get out and do much anything else. But now maybe I can get to that magnetron. Trying to see just exactly how that thing's mounted up in there. It's up under that. Huh. I gotta try to get that out of there too. It doesn't go through. It's mounted here from the side too. Well, I think what I'm going to do I need to tilt down a little more, it looks like. Change blades, bits in the air chisel. Slack. Okay, plug your ears. Got that out of the way, hopefully. I think that's a little bigger than quarter. Let's try it. No, it's quarter. Okay, there's that little transformer. Speaking of transformers, I don't know if you guys have seen that one joke or cartoon that says if my wife was a transformer, she'd be called Amazon Prime. Okay. I thought it was kind of cute. But my wife doesn't really shop on Amazon. I'm the one that does. That thing is just really kind of boggles my mind how that thing is in there. They built this thing. They didn't want it coming apart. There's probably a screw on the other side. How are you supposed to get to that? You have to totally dismantle this whole crazy thing. Well, I'd say the Sawzall, but I could cut this way with the Sawzall, but would that free me up from there? Yeah, it looks like that's where the screw is. Okay, I think I figured something out right here. Let's see. Not that one. And I can't use one of those little nut drivers because too much bolt sticking out there. If I ever get another one like this, I'll probably be able to buzz right through it. I kind of knew by looking at this thing it'd probably be a challenge. I wasn't quite expecting it. It looks like that thing is just bolted on right here with these two. At least that's what I'm hoping. No, there's two more on the other side too. So I think do that and then it'll come right off. I think. I think everything I got out is too big. Crescent wrench fits though. I don't know if this is a standard crescent wrench or metric. Could be left-handed and I'm right-handed, so. If it wasn't late at night and I wasn't tired, I probably could have figured this out a lot easier. And I think this video is getting way longer than I wanted it to be. There it is. Okay, that's what I was after. Let me get this. If any of you are watching that haven't tore down a microwave, got a little brass piece right here. And there's one of your magnets. A lot of time I put this in a vise or something, because all these fins right here are aluminum, and they usually pry off. You kind of have to work your way around them. Sometimes if they're difficult, I'll just cut through with the angle grinder and try to spread them apart. But usually you can just kind of work around and work it up. Of course, it kind of pushes one side down too at the same time, so. Anyway, I think I'll just go ahead and end this video. So if you enjoyed it, if you're still hanging with me, then please subscribe, share it with your friends, leave a comment, tell me how boring I was. This is your other magnet here, and sometimes they're so good they're hard to get them to freed up, break it loose. Looking to see if I got a smaller screwdriver out here, but let's get under there with needle nose. This one's got a little piece of metal there. If you get a lot of these, some people sell them on eBay. These two don't even look the same, but usually they're both pretty identical. And doing this kind of stuff, you can always use magnets. Well, thanks for watching, and the rest of that I'm just going to throw out there on the tin trailer for shred. I'll clean that door up at a later time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on the next video, which might be in a few days on this other load I'm bringing in. So until then, Merry Christmas if I don't see you before then. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.